Hey, what is going on, gamers and members of the Gaming Nation? I am Buddy8760 Gaming of Gamers Card, and welcome back to another Reddit reaction video. And today we are going to be continuing our quest through Reddit, finding all the greatest subreddits, and we have landed today on Mildly Interesting. I tried doing Mildly Infuriating, but mildly infuriatingly enough, my audio didn't record. So we're here, Mildly Interesting. So let's prepare to be mildly interested. So remember, if you guys like these types of videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's start down here. Number 21. Toy soldiers and floating firecrackers. Oh wow. Premiumbeat.com. That's cool. Now, I'm going to assume that you added that part over here, because that doesn't look like a natural part of a figure. But all in all, it's just a really cool little setup you got right there. It's actually really cool. All right, next up. Oh, I was number 20. Oh, whatever. I guess I'll start on number 20 from now on. Number 19. My house was built in the 1800s and still has a horse hitching post in the yard. Wow, that is interesting. My house was built in the 1880s and it doesn't have a horse hitching post. Although we do have a lot of, like, fence posts in our backyard, so that would kind of make sense. I mean, we kind of live on a farm, or an old farmhouse. But yeah, that's interesting. That you know what that is even more interesting. Because, like, most people nowadays wouldn't even know what that is. 18. Saw a DeLorean today in the SF Bay. Oh my jeez. Why would you do that to a DeLorean? Why would you ever do that to a DeLorean? Alright, number 17. This compressed t-shirt. No, compressed t-shirt. Organic cotton compressed t-shirt. Now hold on a second. That's insane. That's completely insane. Doesn't look like it's in America, mostly because of all the Chinese written on it. And down here you can see, I think that's a euro, pound, and that looks like an American dollar from CAD. I don't know where that's supposed to be from, but I didn't realize you could compress t-shirts that much. I gotta get me a machine that can do that, because that'll make packing for a trip a whole lot easier. Just like compress all of your clothing, and you can put it all in your carry-on bag. Oh, that'd make flying so much better. Alright, number 16. The stain looks like Amy Winehouse. I mean, it looks like a person, but I don't know who Amy Winehouse is. I'm probably very uncultured in famous people, but yeah. I'm gonna take your word for it. Yeah, it looks like a girl. Looks like a female person as. Alright. Number 14. These bricks look like sliced bread. Thumbnail, it looks like bricks that look like sliced bread. That looks pretty cool, actually. That does look like sliced bread. That is pretty great. That's pretty great. Alright, number 13. The writing on the back of these signs is backwards, so it appears correct in the reflection. The grammar is probably not written correctly either. It's really written incorrectly. So that would say stressed. Hey! Dessert spelled backwards is stressed. That's actually... That is, I think, is the coolest part about this thing. The desserts spelled backwards is stressed. That's actually... And then salad is stalas. Stalis. And bingo, what's his name? Oh, but no, that's cool that they took the time to do that, and the fact that they literally just spelled stressed. That's cool. All right, number 12. This Land Cruiser's trail is another Land Cruiser. What's a Land Cruiser? I've seen pictures like this on other Reddit reaction channels, but why? Okay, I'm not gonna judge. I will not judge. I mean, it's... I guess we can put a little snippet. This is a snippet of what we're gonna get into next time. This is going up on Monday. This will be like, I guess, next Monday. It's a video that's a little sneak peek of what's coming next Monday. If any of you guys know what I'm talking about. Alright, never mind. Number 11. My grandma's cookbook has a recipe for chocolate chip cookies written by engineers. Anything for chocolate chip cookies by grandma. Oh, so good. Why engineers don't write recipe books, chocolate chip cookies. But wait, why engineers don't write recipe books, chocolate chip cookies? Oh, I see. Chemistry. I get it. That's not... Are you sure we're on the mildly interesting subreddit and not the mildly infuriating, or just mild or something? Or just interesting? I mean... That would just be... I wouldn't be able to read that. I took chemistry, and I hate it. Anyway, aquarium lets you get face to face with giant spider crab. Eesh. Just the name alone sets me into a frenzy. Premiumbeat.com. Hello. That's not right. That's not mildly interesting. That's just... Yikes. That thing looks like Jabba the Hutt. Had babies with another more ugly hut. Okay. Next. I wrote out the same phrase using each of my limbs. Oh, I gotcha. Premiumbeat.com. Alright, so right hand, left hand, right foot, left foot. Looks like you did better with your right foot than you did your left foot, buddy. Might want to work on that. You ever heard of ambidextrine? No. I'm gonna be quadpedextrine. You're like able to describe 4 books at once. The ultimate theologian. I am theologian man. Da, 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 da. All right. The big graffiti on this factory in Finland. Wow, that's actually, that's amazing. Okay, whoever you are who made this graffiti, why don't you just not make graffiti and you make like t-shirt designs? I mean, I don't know if this is supposed to symbolize like ostracization, being ostracized from the rest of society, or the fact that factories are very polluted. But whatever it's supposed to symbolize, you're a good artist, and you should make t-shirts. I'd buy them. Look at this sign I saw on my way to work. Number 5. Almost to the top 3. Had to skip the last 2 because one, the image wasn't there, and the other one, Number 4. My new set of sheets came with a handy little pocket. Oh, I had a pair of sheets like that. Oh, they're so useful, especially for keeping your phone. You keep the remote. That's handy. That's handy. Yeah, these are that's really handy, and they're like right where you can reach your arm down and pull them up. Yes, I love those type of sheets. I had to get rid of them. I was so sad when I did. Alright, real quick before we continue on, yes, I am wearing a different jacket because it is a different day. I have to record these types of videos in segments or any video because I only have a 15-minute recording window unless I want to buy the actual thing, but I don't have the money for that because, you know, I gotta get work and stuff. But, so, yeah, that's been a problem I always have to worry about is the whole 15-minute limit. But, we left off on number 3 yesterday, so we're gonna go right back into that because I really didn't get to see it very well. So number 3, holding my key on top of my key fob reminds me of a tank. I don't know what a key fob is, but we'll see. That it does. It does look like a tank on. Okay. Now, in the thumbnail, it looked a lot more like a tank, but if you squint your eyes and you look at it from a distance, yeah, it looks like a tank. And apparently, this piece down here is called a key fob. Fob? Phobe? Fuebo. I don't know. But yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah. Alright. Number 2. A coworker spilled their drink, but not all of it. This seems less mildly interesting and more a nightmare to clean up. Now, if you spilled it and it looked like, I don't know, Chris Pratt, if like the spillage looked like Chris Pratt, then I would be pretty interested. But this just seems like a nightmare, like, oh crap, not all of my drink actually spilled on the floor. Some of it is still in the cup that's upside down, which means once I pick the cup up, there's gonna be an even bigger mess. Oh, yeah, as I said, that's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. I feel really sorry for the janitor that has to clean this up. Really, really sorry. I've done something like this before, and it's terrible because then you gotta like slip a piece of paper underneath it and pick the whole thing up, but then it leaks through the paper and it rips the paper, and then you just decide, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna pick it straight up, and all the liquid flows out of it, and you can just mop. You can just mop it right up. And finally, number 1 on the mildly interesting Reddit, which hasn't been all that mildly interesting. This ice cream store's worst dollar. What do you mean by worst dollar? Well, we're gonna find out real quickly now, aren't we? That's what they mean by worst dollar. That's not mildly interesting. That's just...
Premiumbeat.com.
What? Why would somebody... Why would you have a dollar bill that's tattered and torn in? You're pretty sure you can take it to the bank and replace it with a dollar bill that actually looks halfway decent. I don't know. I don't understand their logic in doing this. I honestly don't.
Premiumbeat.com.
But anyways, dudes, that is all that we have time for today. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit that little notification bell so that way you stay up to date whenever I release a video. The next couple videos that are going to come out, I'm trying for a couple Minecraft videos, and I'm working on getting a Fortnite video done for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.